On Monday, Hamas fired rockets against Israeli cities of Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who is on his second Israel trip, had to take shelter during his meeting with the Israeli Prime Minister. Shin Se-byuck starts us off.
The cities of Jerusalem and Tel Aviv were under fire on Monday. Rocket alert sirens went off and blasts were heard across the cities. Palestinian militant group Hamas said it fired a barrage of missiles at the cities in response to what it called Israel's targeting of civilians. According to the Washington Post, at least 1,400 people have been killed and over 4,000 injured in Israel, while nearly 2,800 people have been killed and nearly 10,000 wounded in Gaza since a surprise attack by Hamas on Israel sparked new fighting in the region on October 7th. Also on Monday, people gathered at the Rafah crossing on the Gaza-Egypt border, following reports that it would be reopened during a brief ceasefire. The crossing has been shut for security reasons since Hamas took control of Gaza in 2007. If the border were to open, Gazans with dual citizenship could leave the territory, and humanitarian aid now waiting on the Egyptian side could enter. However, both Israel and Hamas have denied reports of reopening, exacerbating an already desperate humanitarian crisis. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israeli war cabinet members in Tel Aviv on Monday. There, Blinken reaffirmed firm support from the U.S. for Israel. It is the U.S. official's second visit to Israel in under a week. A State Department spokesperson said the meeting was briefly interrupted by air raid sirens, forcing Blinken and Netanyahu to take shelter in a bunker for 5 minutes. In a speech to Israel's parliament on Monday, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu warned Iran and the Lebanese Hezbollah terror group to stay out of the conflict in the north.
I have a message to Iran and Hezbollah. Don't test us on the northern border.
Iran-backed Hezbollah has ramped up missile and rocket attacks in northern Israel's border area with Lebanon in the past days. Shin Se-byuck, Arirang News.